Hey guys, TekGeekHD here again with another video, and today I have my full unboxing and review of the Caldigit Thunderbolt Dock 2, or Thunderbolt Station 2. This is just called a Caldigit TS2, and of course the link to their website is in the description of this video. And basically this is a Thunderbolt dock for your Mac. Now this works with any Mac that supports Thunderbolt and has a built-in Thunderbolt port. And so without any further ado, let's actually get on to opening the box. Now we've looked around the box and basically just gives you a little bit of information about what the TS2 is actually capable of doing for you and why you might want to pick it up. So let's just peel off the sticker here at the top, and I'm just going to stick that over here on the side, and just pull out this little flap and open up the top flap of the box, and inside we're greeted with a bunch of cables. To start with, the first cable we have is our power cable. Now this of course is country specific, and they do send it to you depending on what country you're in. I of course am currently in India. I'm away from the United States for a little while, and so they did send me the one that will work here, but of course you do have a universally compatible power brick as well in the box, which means you can just swap out the cable depending on what country you're in, the little power cable, and you're basically good to go because this is the little block that regulates your current inflow into the actual TS2 station, so you're basically good to go. On one end it has the generic 3-prong input, and on the other side you have a generic-ish looking output. Now you also get these little rubber feet that you can use if you want to use the TS2 horizontally, but it does have a built-in little rubber base if you do want to use it vertically. Now at the back you guys can see there are a number of ports, and this is where the TS2 is actually really useful. It actually comes with 2 built-in Thunderbolt ports, so you guys can use one to connect to your Mac and the other one to daisy chain, along with an HDMI port, 2 eSATA ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3.0 ports, as well as a gigabit Ethernet port, which is very useful. Now the entire device, and of course in the front you have another USB 3.0 port and an audio in and out. Now here's something that Caldigit doesn't normally include in the box, and that is a Thunderbolt cable, because they are trying to keep the costs down. But of course I did not have one, so for the purpose of this review they did send me one so that I could actually review the product. But basically the gist of it is that one end plugs into the TS2 and the other one plugs into the Thunderbolt port on your Mac. Now just from first holding it, as you guys can see, this is a very small little unit here, and it is made entirely out of brushed aluminum. It's metal, so it's a little bit hefty, but it does feel very nice. So I'm just going to open up these little rubber feet thingamajigs here and of course install them onto the bottom, because for the purpose of review, of course, I do want to try using it both ways, horizontally as well as vertically. As you guys can see, now that you put it down, it will not move because the rubber feet are holding it in place. So I'm just going to move these things to the side, and again just put it up here, as you guys can see, and that is the TS2's unboxing. Now actually in real world use, this is a very easy product to place and use anywhere because of its size. As you guys can see here, this is it propped up vertically, but of course horizontally works very well too. Now the real reason that you guys are probably going to want to pick up one of these things, whether it be from Belkin or a bunch of other companies who are making these, is because it really does help to reduce clutter. Now that really does mean also the fact that it does free up all of these ports on your device. As you guys can see, I have a single cable plugged in from the TS2 into my MacBook Pro, and of course I have all of my other peripherals, including my USB 3.0 hard drive, as well as my iPhone 6, plugged into the back of the Thunderbolt Station 2, and of course I can also plug in a HDMI compatible device, whether it be a monitor or a television set if I want to watch a movie or something on my TV. And again, it's just a single cable that goes to your Mac, and basically it leaves both of your Mac's USB ports available, as well as a Thunderbolt port, and then you also have a second Thunderbolt port available on the TS2 if you would like to daisy chain it, for example, to another one of these or something else. Such as a Thunderbolt display or something along those lines. Now as you guys can see here, when the device is powered on and plugged in, there is a little red LED, or rather a little blue LED right on the front, and of course this is it being kept horizontally. It does look and work just fine. Airflow is normal, it goes everywhere, there's vents on the side. It doesn't have any sort of fans or anything, but it does keep relatively cool, and overall it works very well. Now the only complaint that I might have with the TS2 is the fact that it lacks some sort of a card reader. Now I think that that's the one thing that could have separated it from the competition. because none of the competition, in my opinion, has or from what I remember, rather, instead of not my opinion, it doesn't have any sort of SD card reader. And if, for example, you want to use this with an 11-inch MacBook Air, it doesn't offer that additional utility. But and that still being said, it is a very useful product in the fact that it definitely opens up my Mac to be used with a lot more peripherals, because it does only use a single cable, and the added functionality of being able to do that in a device that is this small and affordable as compared to its competition is definitely worth it in my opinion. So anyway guys, that does about do it for this unboxing and review of the Caldigit TS2. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do remember to leave it a like rating, and definitely make sure to visit Caldigit's website, the link to which is in the description of this video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.